Metallic colors isn't just pretty, they have meanings and creating intuitive art. I don't choose the colors myself. I feel the energy of the person or of the intention. I'm creating an archetype of such. And then it's interesting because the colors come to me. I don't plan anything. And today I'm going to show you in some of my art some metallic colors that show themselves to me. And we have a few examples. I want to share today the energy behind them, what they want to say to you. I focus on four main metallic colors in my work, which is gold, silver, copper, and bronze. And they all have a different kind of connection and energy and message they want to show you. They have a very specific vibration, a purpose, a message, a story to tell. Let's start with gold. Gold is the frequency of inner power. Here in this art, I have silver in some of the flames and gold mostly here. This is like a gold lotus blooming. So it's a very specific thing for my client and something that she needs to work on. She has lots of power, but this power, this fire, it needs to be controlled. If not, we'll burn everything to the ground. So that's the thing. If you have too much energetic power, and believe me, everyone has very strong energy, but some are different on the other. Power, fire, water, air, earth. So these will all be important information that you need to know so you can focus your power on. So the gold represents true spiritual strength and higher conscious. When gold appears in my intuitive art, usually means the person is stepping in their purpose. Yes. It's a color of awakening and leadership. It says, remember who you are. Gold arrives with clarity. In this next work, we have gold and silver, but mostly blue and green, which we need to bring the colored colors next. The silver will talk about intuition and moonlight. It's going to talk about the light that comes from the moon. Obviously, it comes from the sun first, so it could say that gold comes and reflects into the moon and turns into silver. Silver is known as like the silver of the moonlight, of the sirens, of the intuition, of the secrets. The feminine essence is important. That this is, yes, is a masculine soul and energy, but every male has a feminine energy as well. And we all need to have the balance between feminine and masculine energy in our lives so our lives can flow and we can live a nice, better life. It talks also about the emotional body. And speak about sensitivity, connection to the unseen, and inner wisdom flowing. It's a soft but powerful guide. It says clearly, trust your inner voice, your intuition. You're guided by the stars. This is interesting as well. I can bring it in the next videos, which is how many stars it shows up in your art and what they tell you. So I've been doing some commissions recently, and my last one was so many stars. So I was saying, you need to trust the guidance from the stars. You need to trust your intuition more. You don't need to protect yourself so much. So sometimes we think or protect ourselves because the word is dangerous. Yes, yeah, and it's been there all the time. But if you don't trust your spirituality, if you don't trust the guides, who are you going to trust? If you don't trust yourself, who are you going to trust? So it's interesting because we have almost the Gaia here, the mother, and it's interesting because in this one it asked me for copper and bronze both, but not gold, but not silver in this one, which was very special. I'm still waiting to see which ones will ask more for the copper and the bronze. But I had this example here for both of them, which is fine. We're going to have fun, right? Copper is the energy of creation. We have some copper and bronze. Can you see the metallic details? Copper is the energy of creation, is warm, alive, grounded, and central. It holds the vibration of transformation, alchemy, and movement. When copper appears in my life, it usually means the person is in a cycle of transformation, something's changing in their life, something is shifting, something is asking you to be reborn. It says your energy is evolving. And here we have bronze as well. Here's the copper. I know the light doesn't help so much sometimes. And here's the bronze. The copper would be kind of orangey color, and the bronze will be like a yellowish, brownish color. Bronze carries ancient energy, and resilience, protection, and it said about family in this. And it's interesting because it's a tree, so we have a family tree. And it talked about how much her family tree hurt her, but now it doesn't matter anymore because she has her own family tree. She's honoring her family, but building up a new life for her. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what we need to remember. It's the color of old wisdom, heritage, and inner strength. So you have your heritage, you have your wisdom, you have everything you learn how to do and how not to do. That's very important. And most of all, your inner strength to go to create your own life and to win all the challenges life puts through you. Bronze appears, it shows about your history, about honoring your story and moving on, obviously, with the copper. So with the copper and the bronze together, it's perfect because you have your story, you have your roots, you have your ancient wisdom within you, what to do, what not to do, and you're creating your own life, and that's fantastic. So the colors are not just pigments. We have our most amazing power in the world to give meaning to things, and that's what we're doing here. The colors are energy, they're messages, they are whispers of the spirits and the universe to us. The colors are a way of intuition to communicate with us through art. If you're curious to understand more about symbols, colors, and intuitive creations, stay with me here on this channel. There is so much more to explore.